Hi, I'm Peter J. Ray. Welcome to Adventures in History. Today's topic is Ruth, John, Mark, Jan, Pamela, Patricia, and Peter Ray. Home movie, 1979. And now the movie, folks. Well, this is in Greece, or traveling to Greece. This is Patricia's had a junior year abroad from college at Dartmouth and Brown, and she spent, I believe, most of it in France. She was a French major, and then the latter part in Greece. And Ruth and John, mom and dad, came and spent time with her in Greece. So this is pretty good. This is really good. She used to talk about "Thus Spake Zarathustra," which was a title of a book apparently by Friedrich Nietzsche, I think. But anyway, that was about Zoroaster. Anyway, Greece is a very important country because it's where Western civilization began. It's the foundation of Western civilization. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, these great philosophers. Democracy, the creation of democracy, and then the Olympic Games. And of course, when the first great European empire, the Roman Empire, the foundation of modern Europe, there's Ruth and Patricia in Greece. I wish I could, of course, Patricia could tell us where exactly they were, maybe. But it's an island country, the Aegean Sea, and a very important country because the Greeks played a major role in the Roman Empire, which was the foundation of modern Europe, Western civilization. And then, and actually, when Christianity came, the Greeks, who were Stoics, they had this philosophy of Stoicism. They could see that Jesus Christ and his message were really good. So they embraced Christianity and helped it to become popular in the Middle East and in Europe. So, very important country. There's Patricia and John, Dad, with his sunglasses. Nice hat, Dad. And the sad thing was that Marcus Aurelius, who was Roman Empire, persecuted Christians, even though he was a Stoic, because at that time they wouldn't serve in the Roman army. Now it looks like this is some archaeology here that there's, I don't know if they were involved in this dig. I guess so, since that's part of studying ancient Greece is archaeology. That's part of history. Looks like this is an archaeological dig, so with some pots or pottery. Yeah. So they had a nice time. Patricia's junior year abroad, and this would be this is in early 1980. Or May of 1980, I believe. And then Patricia and her classmates who came, and Ruth and John. So they're walking through this, I guess, by this archaeological dig. Patricia has a nice hat there for the sun, hot country. Yeah, very good. Ancient Greece. Very important country. And there's a lot of Greek Americans in the United States. And Homer, the author of the Iliad and the Odyssey, two really famous books, great novels. Hi, Dad. John S. Ray. Look at that hat. Look at that outfit. Pretty good. Good for the hot weather. Hi, Mom. The Aegean Sea. Yeah, very. Grew olives, and the Greeks, Athens and Sparta. Of course, they were great seafarers. Looks like Patricia's writing her notes here. In a cafe. Or if that's in Athens. Yep. There's the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta, which was very sad. Our Uncle Bill Smith gave a lecture at Lakeside, the family reunion at Lakeside, Ohio, about that. Look at the black sand beach. Patricia with her nice hat. Hi, Dad, Mom and Dad, Ruth and John. This is spring of 1979. Mom and Dad were 54. If my math is right, 79 minus 24. Yeah, they look good. They always enjoyed being together, those three, Ruth, John, and Patricia, their beloved daughter Patricia. And one year at Lakeside, Ohio, Bill Smith came into the porch and said, "Does anyone know anything about the Peloponnesian War?" Nobody answered, and so he gave an impromptu lecture on the Peloponnesian War, ancient Greece and Sparta, the war between the two city-states. Hi, Dad. John S. Ray. Mom, or Ruth, she thought that was pretty funny, that story about Bill Smith. Yeah, look at you can see it's hilly and nice views of the water and these white houses. There's some boats there. Imagine they're fishing boats. Oh, this is they're hiking here. Wonder where they're going. The Aegean Sea. Greece, 1979, 45 years ago. Wonder how much it's changed. Well, the topography, not much, presumably. Hi, Patricia. Look at that trail. Rather barren area. I wonder if it looks like they've been doing some mining. It's like a big excavation. Oh, that's a nice shot of Patricia, and then the water in the backgrounds and the mountains. Just getting some sun. Hi, Mom. Ruth S. Ray. Oh. They're walking in opposite directions. Look at those roads. Hi, Mom. Oh, it looks like they're on a boat. Wonder where they're going. Heading on a voyage. Okay, I imagine there were other college students. I don't know if they were from Dartmouth. I think she had friends among these students. I'm not sure if there were I imagine there were other colleges as well. Not sure. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Nice sunglasses. Getting some sun. Wonder where they're headed. Off they go. Yeah, that's if anyone who loves history, especially ancient history, Greece would be a good country to visit. Especially if you love the history of politics. It's the Greeks came up with democracy where the people rule. People power. Demos kratos. Demos, I think it's people, and kratos is power. Okay, hi, Patricia. There we go. Those look like, I wonder if that's snow on those mountains. The white stuff at the top. Greece is way in southeastern Europe, at the tip of the Balkan Peninsula, eastern part of the Mediterranean Sea, across from near Albania and near, the Middle East, really. Israel, the Holy Land, Africa, okay, Egypt. Hi, Dad. I guess the white is those are buildings at the top. It isn't snow. I think it's too warm for snow in Greece. Although they might have, I'm sure there are some mountains, snowy mountains, or I think so. Maybe not. Oh, they're making good time here. Have a good wake. Other boats in the Aegean Sea, or maybe it's a lesser body of water. that empties into the Aegean Sea. Okay, there's the college students. I think it seems like she was friends with these young people, although maybe they just became friends there. You know, you would bond in a situation like that. You're young in a foreign country. Mm-hmm. Smiling for the camera. Hi, Patricia. Okay. Very good. Ancient. Well, this is modern Greece, of course, but people still have great respect for ancient Greece. That's why Lord Byron, who was the English philosopher who died fighting for Greek independence against the Ottoman Empire. I have a friend named Byron Spooner who's Greek American, and he was named after Lord Byron. Yeah, and Lord Byron came because he was an intellectual, and Patricia's riding a donkey, I think. Is that a horse or a donkey? Oh, up some steps. Or a road with steps. That's good. That's fun. Oh, Mom's on a donkey, I think. Doesn't look big enough to be a horse. Look at that. Wow. This must have been hard for... Hey, Dad's on a donkey. Good job, Dad. Wow, look at that view there, down on the water. Sun shining on the water. Mm-hmm. The boats in the Aegean Sea. Yeah, the movie film is marked May. Greece and Patricia with her friends. Imagine those fishing boats, or look at those. Yeah, that's real pretty. Look at those white buildings. Ancient Thera. What's Thera? You can see the Greek language. Another black sand beach. Mentioned there are a lot of fishing boats and some for tourists traveling or just transportation. Oh, this is a nice outdoor cafe. Yeah, Greeks are friendly people. Nice thing to do. Especially for Europeans, enjoying the weather. Since it's cold up in the north, in England. Oh, look at the view. Wow, they're up high here. Yeah, there was a movie about this British couple who came to Greece and sort of enjoyed the weather and the sun and the friendly people and this more simple life. Ancient Thera. Well, they're definitely getting some sun. Good place for hiking. Now, what is this building? Looks ancient. Yeah, an ancient road with ancient stone walls. Yeah, modern. A lot of history here. Athens and Sparta and these different, the Peloponnesian, the Aegean Sea, the Peloponnese. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, definitely ancient ruins. Okay. Hi, Mom. Okay, everyone's got their gear. Oh, what's going on here? I think, Ruth and John are departing, it looks like. Saying goodbye. See how friendly Mom was. Or no, Patricia's going on. Maybe they are parting ways. Oh, one last hug. Okay, off you go, Patricia. Good luck. The Ionian. Okay. Wow, look at that ship. Oh, that's a big ship. Big cruise ship. Yeah, the ancient Greeks and I guess modern Greeks were great seafarers because of the nature of the country being a lot of islands and most of the country near the ocean. Wow, look at that cruise ship, big. Okay, wonder if this is Athens. Oh, at the market. Hi, Mom. Okay. Seeing what there is for sale. Yeah, the ancient Greek philosophers. Oh, and there's more than that. All these guys. More than Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, but Herodotus, and, well, we mentioned Homer, and other guys I'm not that knowledgeable about. Big boats. Knossos Antiquities. Knossos. Okay. Wow, look at that. Looks Egyptian, doesn't it? Of course, it's just across the Mediterranean Sea from Egypt. Nice pillars. Nice urns or vases. Or water collecting. Water or oil. Olive oil. I know they love... Oh, look at those pillars. The Greeks loved olive oil. Grew olives. Okay. Oh, nice light blue outfit, Dad. Oh, what's this? Ruth hiking up here. Yep. Ancient Greece. Lots of history. Love the pillars. Hi, Mom. Good job. Ooh, that's pretty. Looks fairly more recent. Yeah, so if you're into ancient history, Greece is the place to go, or a place to go. Because the Greeks were very talented, and I think they were a remnant of the last high age. You know, you think, well, how they're really educated. They believed in being physically fit and being artistic and being knowledgeable. So, very talented people, and I think that came from the last high age. Those, because they were so advanced, and they did play a role in an important role in the modern world, in the Roman Empire, and all their writing inspiring intellectuals to learn. Oh, look at all these sheep. Yeah. Okay. I would say that's a sheep, isn't it? Looks like it. Or a goat. Yeah, they played a major role in the New Age, or the rising from the Dark Ages to the present day. Look, nice flowers. The pursuit of learning. Festos. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is going back BC, maybe 3,000 years ago, or 2,500 years ago. Getting some wind. Seeing the sights of the ancient ruins. Yeah, the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer, Agamemnon, Hector, Achilles. Ooh, look at those big urns or vases. Hi, Mom. Triada, A.G. Triada. Okay. Kind of a dry country. I guess because of the It is a hot country. That's why people go there in winter from the cold parts of Europe, especially in winter. Okay. So Ruth and John continued when they diverged with Patricia. They continued some traveling on their own in Greece. Okay, Dad, you got your cigar going? John S. Ray's ubiquitous cigar. Hi, Mom. Okay. I wonder what this is. Let your imagination roam. It's good if you study the history of these places, so maybe you can try to imagine what happened there to make it more fun. Yeah, that's some type of building. Okay. Well, I like that arch. Arches are nice. Okay, there's the water. Some boats. Hi, Mom. Oh, nice white outfit. Staying cool. Okay. That's pretty cool, that round tower. Oh, are those like the cedars of Lebanon? Oh, that's a church. Yeah. Eastern Orthodox Church, I would imagine. They have one here that's near St. Demetrius. Kritso handwoven articles. Kritso. Okay, I have to check out the items available for purchase. Gornia Antiquities, more ancient stuff. Hi, Dad. Enjoying yourself? Okay. Good stonework. Took some skill to put those stones together. All right, now what are they in a... They're traveling by car, maybe. Oh, back by the water, some boats. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice street lamp. I would imagine those are fishing boats. And making a living going out, seeing what they can haul, seeing what they can catch. (1979) Greece, Europe, southeastern Europe. Let's say the extremity of Europe where it comes to, or where the Middle East and Africa begin. Because you have Turkey. Of course, this was the, you had not only the Greeks playing a major role in the Roman Empire, but then later they had their own empire, the Byzantine Empire, out of Constantinople, which is now Istanbul. That's an nice turret. That was a very large Greek empire that lasted till 1453. until it was defeated by the Ottoman Turks. Oh, that's a nice, looks like a fortification. Looks like some farmland there. Wonder what they're growing. Something to eat to sustain people. Probably on a bus now. Oh, look at this. Windsurfer. Yeah, nice beach. Everyone's got their umbrellas, big umbrellas for the sun. Okay. Oh, look at that. Pretty. Oh, I think they're gonna meet. They met up with Patricia again. Good. Okay. They've reunited. Socrates Bar. Very good. That'll attract attention. Oh, nice arch. It's a plaque. Okay. Some steps. Oh, look, it looks like a castle. Nice pillar. Ooh, I wonder what that lake is. Is that a lake or a part of the bay or the Aegean Sea? Oh, look at that. Nice pillars. I think we're headed for the Parthenon, which is like probably the coolest ancient Greek ruin. I'm sure they went there. That's the #1 sight to see. Look at that castle. I wonder if it was a Crusader castle. It looks like more like Middle Ages. Patricia, one of her classmates. Hi, Dad. Ruth, Patricia, and her friend. Looks like Olympic Airlines. I think they're at the airport. Look at that. A sentry. Okay. More pillars. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful ancient Greek pillars. And arches. Arches are cool too. Oh, this is like an amphitheater where the ancient Greeks would gather, I think, for where they practiced democracy, talking about stuff. Is that the Parthenon? No, I don't think so. Parthenon's up on a hill. That's why they call it Washington, D.C. was a city on a hill, kind of referring to the Parthenon, I believe. Nice pillars. See, they were broken. Oh, now I believe that's the Parthenon. That's the top sight to see in Greece. All those pillars. Parthenon, which was, I believe, and is in Athens, seat of government for the ancient Athenians, trying to bring good government to their people, doing some work to preserve it, keep it from falling apart. Another amphitheater. Oh, more pillars. Okay. Yeah. Of course, all over the U.S. you see government buildings in the same style. Wherever it became very popular to imitate this type of architecture in the United States. Look at the Capitol and pillars. People love pillars. That stone seems powerful, and it's pretty too. Especially the top part where they have some design. Okay. The Parthenon. City on a hill. Council house. Treasury of the Athenians. Okay. Ancient Greek rooms. Rock of the Sibyl. I wonder what that is. More cool pillars. Okay, I think this is Delphi. Yeah, I believe. Altar of Apollo. Okay. Apollo, was he one of the ancient Greek gods? God of light or something? Look at those pillars. Real nice. A lot of people. Oh, look at this amphitheater. Yeah, that's cool. Where the ancient Greeks gathered for maybe government business, maybe entertainment. More pillars. Delphi, Greece. Okay. Hilly country. Oh no, that's a good shot of those pillars. Looks like they were put back together. Got knocked over and broken, and they put them back up. Oh, some nice farmland. Looks like they're flying in an airplane. Wonder what they're growing there. Some type of produce. People to consume. Okay, that trip's over. Now we're in Massachusetts. There's Mark with his new wife Janice Carey, and Mark. This is in Boston. Mark's about to get his master's degree at Boston University, his master's degree in religion. So this is graduation day. Boston University, BU. So Mark got his English degree at Oberlin College in Ohio, and now his master's in religion at Boston University School of Theology. Wow. Mark lived in California, Boston area, or lived in Boston for quite a while, till the early 90s. So late 70s, 15 years maybe. Okay, good job, Mark. Got your master's degree. Hi, Jan. Very nice lady. The happy couple. Hi, Dad. Mom and Dad. Okay, now this is back in Rocky River, Ohio, and Mom and Dad, Ruth and John, had a get-together, a party in the backyard for their friends to meet Mark and Jan. To see Mark and meet Jan. There's Joe Kirkle. There's the Purple Martin House. So this is the backyard on Avalon Drive. Oh, I think that's is that Frank Bodor? Not sure. Friends of Ruth and John. The backyard. That summer of 1979. Oh, there's Wayne Duff and Ann Duff, and oh, there's Don and Shirley Brown. There's Bobby Rudge and Bill Rudge. They were actually parents of my friend Scott Rudge. There's Nan Baker, or Dee Dee Baker, our neighbors from Beechcliff. And there's Mark and Jan. Yeah, it must have been a lot for Jan to take in all these people. Meeting all these people. Ooh, getting kind of dark here. Well. Oh, there's a nice cake. Janice and Mark for their wedding. Yeah, it was like, yeah, they were married the year before. They had a blessing in Boston. I think we're going to see that. I think this is a little bit out of order. Then they had this gathering. It's a nice thing to do. welcoming Jan into our family. Guess it's too dark to see very much here, but I guess Dad thought he could catch it. Oh, there you get a little. You can see the Lake Erie in the background. Yeah, Mom and Dad had a lot of friends, so that was a nice gathering. Okay. Pretty dark. Yeah, they had all their friends over. They just had a lot of friends. Okay, now this is summer. Patricia on the left. Looks like she's wearing some work outfit. Now I was headed. This was in Conneaut, Ohio. Dad dropped me off. I had a job working for United States Steel for a month on the Irving S. Old steamer, and I'm walking to the boat. I got a job. Oh, look at Dad. Did a good job at the steel mill. I worked on the boat as a second assistant cook, washing dishes, taking orders from the men. Paid good money. Now this is back in Boston, where they had the blessing for Mark and Jan. You see them dressed up. Mark and Jan, Jan's sister, Dad, Mom, Patricia, and Helen came. Helen Lacey. Okay, now here's Mark and Jan again. Okay, happy couple. Now this is Lakeside, Ohio. Mike Ray on the First World War monument at the top. And there's Tracy and Brian. John Lacey at bottom left. Peter's on bottom on the right of the. There's John Lacey, Gertrude, Dad's mom, Mike Ray, Chris Lacey, Peter waving, Mark and Jan at the far right. Here comes Peter and Mike Ray, Richard's son Michael, headed for the cottage. This was Breeze Inn at that time where we stayed, looks like. Hi, Mom. There's Hotel Lakeside in the background. Yeah. Okay, the dock at Lakeside, enjoying the sun and the water. Mark with his beard and his wife Jan. Okay, in front of the Breeze Inn, various relatives. There's Connie in the front. She's still around. Most of these people are gone. Mark, Jan, I'm friends on Facebook. Very nice lady. Steve Lacey died. Yeah, Mark's been gone a couple years now. There's Bill Smith, Helen Lacey, Barb Smith. Bill Smith was a character. Dick and Joan, Helen. Okay, looks like Bill's getting ready to go. Bill and Barb. There. Hi, Richard. Jan, Mark, and Ruth. Lakeside, Ohio. The family reunion, 1979. I didn't make it. I was working on that lake boat. There's Connie. There's Christopher Lacey. Haven't seen him for a while. He was at Lakeside. There's there's a Dale Hughes. Yeah, Jim Zook back in the back there, and Mark's holding up a bottle. Carol. Looks like Mark Cummings. There's Lenore and Gertrude, two sisters. Dad's mom, Gertrude, on the right. Her sister, Lenore. Ruth with her daughter-in-law, Jan. Mark Cummings, our cousin. Helen, Lacey's grandmother. There's Dale, which is Lenore's husband. Funny guy, good guy. There's Christopher Lacey. Joan. There's John Lacey. Katie Zook. She just left this world a couple years, or was it last year or 2 years ago? There's John Ray. Peter behind him. Connie. Okay, now the Rays are posing. Peter. Oh, I made it back. I made it to this. I made it to Lakeside, 79. I didn't make it to Mark's Blessing. First World War monument there. Okay, Steve and Connie, Mark and Jan. Hi, Greg. Greg Lacey. This is back in Rocky River, Avalon Drive. Backyard, Ruth, Peter, and Patricia. Okay, hi, Dad. John, Patricia, and Peter. guess this is before we went back to college after summer vacation. Had long hair there. Purple Martin house. Oh, good to see the Purple Martins busy. Okay, now this is Tracy and Brian's wedding. This is earlier in the summer. This is out of order. That's Joan and Dick. Dick was Dad's brother. This is our cousin's wedding. There's Tracy, her husband, Brian Dirth. Yeah, they got married in Illinois, and I went to that. Yeah. Lost touch with Tracy. She and Brian, their marriage didn't last, but she remarried her second husband. They've had a good marriage. They had two wonderful daughters with Brian. There's Gertrude, Helen, and Peter. Okay, there's Dave Wiesenauer, Carol's husband. Ruth, Patricia. It's the church where Tracy and Brian got married. They had two daughters. Have two daughters. Tracy, Jennifer, and Amanda. That would be. There's Mike. Lost touch with Michael. There's Joan and Richard. Nice tuxedo. Okay. Richard, Joan, and Gertrude. Gertrude, Dad's mom was. There's Carol, Dad's sister. Enjoying herself. She and Joan were close. That's Joan, or Carol with her mother, Gertrude. There's Bill Smith walking down the steps. He was, okay, here come the bride and groom. They're going to throw rice at them. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty good rice shower. Off they go. Uh-huh. Ruth and John. Oh, Dad's got a nice coat. And now this is Brian's family. Looked like her father is in a wheelchair and had lost his legs. Pretty tough. The Radiant Bride, Tracy Ray Dirth. Tracy, Brian, Joan, Richard, and Gertrude. Hi, Tracy. Peter, Patricia, Michael, and Tracy, cousins. Michael has a nice tuxedo. Oh, again, nice. You see these pillars. These are connected in ancient Greece. Okay. All right, now this is, I think this is in Dartmouth. Mom and Dad visited, dropped off Patricia at college, her last year of college. Pretty sure this is Dartmouth. Yep. In Hanover, New Hampshire. Okay. New England. She was getting her French degree. Nice campus. Oh, you can see more pillars there in bottom right. Ancient Greek. Yeah, you can see it's nice when they have that grassy area. The kind of reminds me of Oberlin. Oh, okay. Beginning of the school year when the weather's nice before it gets cold. I wonder if these are dormitories or classroom buildings. And part of the Ivy League, Dartmouth College, Hanover, New Hampshire. Patricia was Dartmouth had been an all-men's college. She was in the first class where they allowed women to enter. I think this is Mark and Jan's blessing. So this is earlier in the summer. Sorry about this being out of order. Yeah, that's the church where they had the blessing. Interesting architecture. Yeah, this is their blessing. Since they were married the year before, Mom and Dad wanted to have a church service. And this, since they were already married, a blessing of their marriage, which I believe they had. And I was working on the lake boat, so I didn't make it. There's the minister. His name. Looks like a nice fella. There's Mark, the happy groom. Married life. Okay. No sound in the old days. We can't tell what they were saying. All right, Mark and Jan. Some nice weather. Oh, the cross. Jesus Christ's crucifixion. Ruth and John. Happy parents. St. Paul's Episcopal Church. 1743. Wow. That's an old church. Look at that A-frame. All right. Don't know what this is, actually. Okay. Wonder if this is the hotel where they stayed at. Can't really tell. Only speculate. Hope for something more visible. Pretty murky. Oh, there's that church again. Yeah, that's quite something. Interesting. Patricia, Mark, Jan. Oh, looks like Jan's sister. Helen Lacey came. It was nice of Helen to come. Long trip. There's the minister again. Guess it was too sunny that day for the movie camera. Yeah, I can see Mark in there and Patricia's red dress or pink dress. Helen. Yeah. Okay, now I believe this is at their home in Hopkinton, Massachusetts, setting up housekeeping. There's Helen. Now she's going to run at some point. Yeah, this is their home, where they were establishing domestic life. Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Nice home, Mark. Nice porch. Enjoy the fresh air. Yeah, I was on the lake boat, so this is earlier in the summer. Stuff's out of order. Sorry about that. But we live in an imperfect world. Helen, Jan, Ruth, Mark, Patricia. Okay, Sheraton Terra Hotel. Okay, stay fit in your something. Okay. Okay. Helen, Patricia, Ruth. Patricia, John, and Ruth. Nice pink dress, Patricia. I think she has some flowers. Okay, Mark and Jan. Happy couple. Oh, here comes Helen's going to come running get in the picture. Okay, now this is Christmas in December, where I think we're in Nassau. Patricia, Peter, where's Mark? He'd been in a car accident. He had a neck brace on. and he had some health trouble, his neck and his knee. Anyway, I think we're in Nassau here, headed for Norman's Key, and then Cistern Key for Christmas. It was December 20th, 1979 to January 10th, 1980, in Cistern Key. So Christmas and New Year's in the Bahamas. Here's the airplane flying to Norman's Key. Jan's first trip to Cistern Key in the Exumas in the Bahamas, and she got to sit in the front next to the pilot, since she's the special guest. Okay, we made touchdown in Norman's Key. Now we're going to have to get a boat to the island, the Cistern Key. Oh, we got a bunch of bananas for our food. There goes the plane back to Nassau. Oh, now this is the time when Carlos Later, who was a major drug dealer, actually bought the island. There was a pig. He was using it to bring. We didn't know exactly. There was something going on, but we found out later. There was a whole book written on it about how they were bringing cocaine in to the U.S., dropping it off on Norman's Key, and we were unwittingly passing through. Mark has his neck brace. Now we got a boat to Cistern Key. Jan with a nice scarf. So we're getting close. Okay, now that we're on the island. All right, we got the tent. Cistern Key, Exumas, Bahamas, December 1979. Back on this island that Mom and Dad enjoyed so much, and Patricia and all of us, Mark and Jan and Pamela and our friends who came, Joe Novak, Keith Euchre, Pam Williams, Holly Dreger, Chip Richmond, Mary Faulkner, Patty's friend Sherry. Oh, and I see the house is in pretty good shape. It got screens up. Patty's getting some sun. Okay. Yeah, this house is good. There's Peter in his second year of college. Nice sunglasses. Christmas, 1979. We kept that tree. There was a small palm tree. Here we have some gifts. You can see the wrapped gifts under it. Hi, Mom. Ruth inside. I wonder if she's preparing food. Yeah, so all that work paid off. We had shelter from the sun and the rain and the mosquitoes because we got the screening up, so we could sleep in there if we felt so inclined. Although, yeah, now it's a ruin again. It was. These hurricanes are pretty tough. Hi, Mom. Screen door at the front. Hi, Peter. Oh, there was a hammock. Okay. And then you see the tent. I guess Mom and Dad were up in the house, and Mark and Jan were in the tent. I'm not sure where Patty and I were. Sometimes we'd sleep unless it rained, we'd sleep on the beach. Oh, here they got this coconut tree. There's Peter off to get water, drinking water, which we needed to drink. Oh, we're having an expedition to the cistern, for whom the island is named, Cistern Key. It made it valuable, fresh water. And the conch boats would stop there to get fresh water. Okay. Okay, here we are at the cistern. Got the bucket. And I guess it was a little bit. I don't know why I dumped it back in. Okay, brought a funnel. That's a good idea. So we aren't wasting water. Getting our drinking water. Getting more. Now what became a tradition was drinking out of that bucket, I guess. Oh, I guess he didn't do it. Oh, it looks like some. Oh, I think were we out on sailboats there? Rubber raft? Maybe. Look at that beach, beautiful. Looks like low tide. Ooh, Mark and Jan on the beach. See that gazebo on the beach taking shape. The walls were up, or the 2x4s were up. Hi, Mark. And on this trip, we put up the roof. Hi, Dad. John S. Ray. God bless you, Dad, our good father. Oh, careful. Dad growing his Bahamas beard, becoming owl-like. And we had some visitors from the Bahamians. These must have been friends or family members of Steve Cox or one of the caretakers. I don't know if that's Merthelda, Ruth. Yeah, Mom was always welcoming, so she'd invite them over. Mark and Jan and Ruth. There's Peter. Oh, I have this. We had the solar cooker. Looks like I'm heating up some water, trying to. I've got that blue and white shirt that was from this softball team I played on for St. Peter's. Heating up the water with the solar heater. Worked a little bit. Focusing the rays of the sun on that pot. See, now that patio's coming in handy, where we can. It was built by Steve Cox primarily. Yeah, so the work paid off. We were living civilized lives. Oh, now they're headed back to the other side of the key. Not sure who they were. Friends or family members of Steve Cox or Thaddeus, the caretakers. All right, so what's going on here? Oh, look at the water. A little bit of wind. Looks like Patricia and Peter going swimming. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's nice to cool off, get refreshed. Oh, now washing the dishes from breakfast. Are they done? Guess they're done. Bringing them back up to the house. We'd wash our dishes down by the water. Patty's getting some sun. Patricia, my dear sister. Hi, Peter. Yours truly. Okay. Oh, Mark and Jan in the tent, where they could have some domestic life, some privacy. Oh, Jan's doing some writing. Maybe her diary, or maybe writing some poetry on the island. There's Mark. Hi, Mark. Uh-huh. Mark's clean shaven there for a short time. Ooh, looks like Patricia and Peter are sailing. Yeah, getting some wind. Oh, okay. Peter getting some sun. We're all getting some. Peter, Patricia, Jan, and Mark. Okay. Hi, Dad. Oh, it is pretty kind of windy today. Okay. Nice vacation, Dad. Good provider. It was an expensive trip, flying everybody down there to Nassau, and then the plane to the island, boat to the key. Mom had to get a lot. It was a big job. All the food, meals, feeding everybody. And our work was paying off that house. Because that first trip we just had the tent for everybody, which was we're just jammed in there, and we couldn't really, so that's why we'd sleep on the beach unless it was if it was raining, we'd all have to cram in there, and Dad would put up the this plastic, and it was really hot. So it's nice we had some more room with that new, with the house that was built up top, and now the second structure, the gazebo, where Mark and Jan weren't staying yet. They were still in the tent, but we were getting that structure ready. Sorry about the telephone. We can't cut it out. It's Tim isn't here, and can't stop the video. Oh, sunset, Cistern Key. Okay, hope they don't leave a message. That would be unfortunate. If they do, you're going to hear it. Oh, beautiful sunset. Hi, Patricia. Okay. Yeah, it was very pleasant, cooled off. Oh, good, there was no message. Mark's got his... Okay, we can listen to that beeping sound. Sorry about the beeping sound. It's going to stop. There we go. That's it. Okay, the next day. Another nice day on Cistern Key. Mom's planning this new structure, the octagon house, over in that area. And, looks like somebody's going sailing. Who is that? I think that sailboat came from the Rummages. They were the neighbors. They owned the property the next beach over. They came over and invited us to go sailing, I would say. I think that's Mark sitting on the beach getting ready to meditate. I don't know if he was in Self-Realization Fellowship yet, but he was getting close to that. Of course, we both join, become the most important part of our lives. Oh, okay. Got a plane passing by. Somebody's making their way. Okay. Yeah, Sarah Rummage, I think, was coming over. Sarah and her brother Paul, they invited us to go sailing. We did. That was a nice gesture. Yeah, I think that's Paul Rummage. She was with Patricia, and then I think that's Sarah and Peter. That was nice of them. I think they're headed back. Oh, are they taking Mark and Jan out? Looks like it. Yeah. Mark and Jan going out. Looks like a two-person sailboat. Okay. Mark's got the centerboard up. And I can put it down. And you get in deeper water. Oh, isn't that pretty? Two sailboats and the light on the water. Nice sail. Nice shot there, right there. Nice footage. All right, now the underwater. It looks like Patricia. Underwater. Skin diving. Oh, there's Peter. It seemed to be important to go deep. That was better, more important. So I would go so low that I'd be scraping my chest on the bottom of the ocean, the sea floor, which is really too low. But that seemed to be the idea. The lower you went, the better. Patricia got pretty low there. Snorkeling. Underwater movies. Just imagine, to quote Mom's mom, Augusta Smallshaw. Hi, Patricia. And we had these the masks, which had prescription lenses, like glasses, so we could see. Oh, Peter's. Now here comes Dad, John S. Raitt, the great walrus of Hopetown. Mom's filming. Hi, Dad. He could always stay down the longest, I would say, and the lowest. Very impressive. Lots of lung power. Now some of the fish. Sergeant May. Okay, back on dry land. Now we're trying to fertilize these coconut plants, which I'm not sure if they are still alive, but I think the soil was not rich enough for them to grow. We kept trying. There's the tent. A little bit of air. Oh, there's a conch boat. Conch boat would come to get water and also to scrape the bottoms of the boat, the rowboat. Yeah, sunny day. Can't see much here. Conch boat. This might have been the conch boat I ended up making a trip on when I attempted to become a conch fisherman myself, like 3 years later, with Reggie Stubbs. I think they're going to show them. They brought in this rowboat, which they were, you can see them working on it, scraping the like algae so it doesn't destroy the wood. I think there's Reggie Stubbs on the right and one of his crew on the left. There's their conch boat. Now they've cracked down. They won't let them. This is the Exuma's Land and Sea Park. Well, this guy's he's gonna joke around a little bit. Yeah, let's see if I think that's Reggie. Looks like him. Reggie Stubbs. What a character. Working hard. And here comes Peter, who's decided to make friends with these guys. Gets on the boat. Made myself at home. I'd like to talk to people. Oh, I'm on the boat. Looking around. The guys are relaxing. I'm checking it out. Pretty nosy. I got a necklace on, talking to this guy. It's nice to make friends with people, especially from different cultures or anybody, really. Why not? Sunny day. I think they actually took us to to Norman's Key. I think that's coming up here because they knew we needed a ride, and Dad was willing to pay. We had to pay somebody to take us to Norman's. And since the seaplane stopped, that's what we had to do. It's nice before. Oh, look at this! Getting the roof up on that gazebo. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. That's Steve Cox in a power boat. Comes Patricia. Is this the Ocean Beach? Oh no, I think this is over by the Grants. They used to call it Sapphire Beach, which is now Bernard Arnault's property. Yeah, this is, I think Patricia's leaving. Yeah, she's going to get a ride with this guy, Robert Vesco, who was the owner of he'd bought from the Grants, or interim owner. And is it Robert Vesco? He was a criminal, actually. He stole a lot of money. I think he died in Cuba. Patty had to go back early. She was heading back to college, so she got a ride to Norman's Key with Vesco is the last name. Is it Richard Vesco? Robert Vesco? If you look it up, okay. Peter, Mark, Jan, and Ruth. I think this is at the Grant House. Now we're back putting up the roof for this second structure, a gazebo on the beach, which I think is still has some use now, although I think it's partly dilapidated. Putting together the wooden support members for the roof. Okay. Our carpentry skills. Maybe that's why the structure just didn't last, because we were amateurs. Anyway, we got this one put up, so it was another place for people to, look at more 2x4s, 4x4s. It did well. We used that. Again, it was shelter from the sun and rain and mosquitoes. Oh, and this is Peter coming back from the other side of the island with ice. Yeah, we'd go over there, and it was nice that we would. I think we had these plastic things that could freeze that we would bring over, and they'd put in their freezer, and we'd come back the next day and get them to try to keep our food cold. Okay, Peter with a nice necklace. I think I had made that down there. Not sure. Going snorkeling, skin diving. There goes Mark. Hi, Mom. Ruth S. Ray. Good trip. Hi, Dad. John S. Ray. Off we go. Another snorkeling adventure. Okay, the conch boat again. The end of the beach. Now, what are we doing here? Oh, we're leaving. Yeah, now, we left some stuff behind. We couldn't leave things behind there. We got a cave. We put stuff in, but things were stolen. We're headed out. We got the 2x4s up on the roof. And I think, yeah, we're gonna ride with these conch fishermen to Norman's Key. Hi, Dad. Yeah, there we go. I think we put our luggage on one boat and everybody else on another boat, 2 boats. And they took us to Norman's Key, and we were late for our flight. Dad had to pay extra because they were slower than a motorboat. So I think it was my idea, and turned out it wasn't a great idea. But I think they had an engine, but it was mostly sailing. Yeah, so it was slower, but we did it. I think that was the only time we did that. So leaving Cistern Key. Till next time. You can see the house up on the hill, on the ridge. Well, there is some wind, which we're going to need to make it. He must have his motor on. I don't think they got the sail up. You see the other boat's got his sail up. Okay, now he's got his sail up. There we go. Okay. Sailing from Cistern Key to Norman's Key in the Exumas. This would be January 10th, 1980. Patty was back at Dartmouth. Patricia, Mark, and Jan were going back to Boston. I was headed back to Duke University, Durham, North Carolina. And Mom and Dad, Ruth and John, were going back to Cleveland, Ohio, Rocky River, Ohio, Avalon Drive. Yeah, it looks like most of the families on that boat. We're making our way. Okay, we made it. Good. Now we're on the airplane headed for Nassau in the air from Norman's Key, Exumas to Nassau, New Providence Island. There's Peter. Okay, now this is another trip, or this is out of order here, but oh, Dad had some nice shells he found here. Yeah, this is obviously out of order, but from around that time. It's an amateur. It's an imperfect world. I'm doing my best. Oh, now this part, Peter, yours truly, there was this dog on the island that had all these ticks, and I felt so sorry for the dog. I was pulling out the ticks on the dog. The dog was, he wanted that. He didn't like all these ticks. It was hard on him. He knew I was trying to help him. So that's what I did. Yeah. We should do things for others. Now this was a couple, a married couple that was passed by, and the guy was, I think, American, and the gal was she was African descent from, I think, the Caribbean. I'm not sure where, and they were traveling. I was still pulling ticks out of the dog while we were visiting with them, Patricia and I. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this was from this trip or a little bit later, but around that time. I was intrigued by what they were doing, this married couple. Well, that concludes today's presentation. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.